Okay, so let's jump in and let's go straight to A. All right, we have A. All right, how do we form it? Well, start like this. This is kind of our starting hand shape. Fingers together, bring them down, and thumb alongside. All right, there we are. That is the hand shape. Let's do it again, like this. Fingers together, bring them down, thumb to the side. We have an A. All right, so let's sign it 2 times. A, A. Just like that, we're already on to B. B. Okay, how do we form it? Fingers all together. Now bring your thumb in front, and we have a B. There we go. B. Once again, B. There you are. You can take a look at it. B. All right, let's do it 2 times. B. B. All right, I have seen an alternate version of the B. It's just to leave the thumb alongside here, like that. And sometimes they'll call it an open B. So I guess this would be the closed B. This would be the open B. All right, to be consistent throughout this course, we're going to be signing the B like this, just like in the picture, B. All right. C. It even looks like a C. So how do we do it? Well, like this. Fingers all together. Now we're just curving down. So we have this wonderful C hand shape. C. C. All right, let's sign it 2 times. C. C. All right, now some people sign a C pointing straight forward like that. C. Some do it off to the side. I'm one of the off to the side people. C. All right, is there a right way? Is there a wrong way? They're just different ways. Depends where you learn, where you sign, your deaf community. So when you see me signing C, I'll be signing it like this. C. Let's go to D. D. All right, let's start like this. We're going to take the last 3 fingers, put them together, and bring those tips down and touch the tip of our thumb. All right, last 3. Go like that. We're going to leave our index just hanging out there by itself. So from the side, it looks like a D or a B even. So D. All right, like this. D. All right, so let's sign it a couple times. D. D. All right. E. Here's the sign for E. E. All right, how do we make it? Well, fingers all together. We're going to bend down the tips of the fingers and bring the thumb in. All right, so we have an E there. E. Sign it 2 times. E. E. All right, something interesting about this E, you may often see it where they touch, where the tips of the fingers touch the thumb, all right? Like in the picture over here, we have a space, and that's how I sign it. That's how I grew up signing it. You'll see many people sign an E like that. Like that with a space, and you'll also see many people sign it like this. So to be consistent throughout this course, I will be signing an E like this. It's actually called the screaming E sometimes. Like this is the mouth, and it's opening up to go, E, I guess, and scream. All right, E. F. All right, start like this, fingers spread apart. You're gonna use the index finger and the thumb and just bring it down like this. All right, if you look at it from the side, we have this kind of keyhole here. That is an F. F. Let's sign it 2 times. F. F. All right. You may see it where the fingers are together like this. F. That's another possibility. All right. To be consistent throughout this course, I'll be going like this. F with the fingers spread apart. All right. That's our F. G. G. All right, first you're going to be like, well, why isn't he going like this to match up with the picture? Well, the picture is a wonderful tool because you can see what it looks like on the inside. However, when you sign it, it's very uncomfortable to sign it like this, and that's not how people do it. They would go like this. So when you look at the picture here, it's actually a view from the inside. When you're looking, if you signed it, there's my hand. That's what the picture shows. And it's useful because you can see how it's formed. All right, so how do we make a G? Well, here's a quick way. Imagine you're measuring something and you're explaining to someone that it's this thick, or the book is this thick, or the stack of newspapers or whatever is this thick. Ah, that is the G hand shape. Just turn it forward and we have a G. Once again, it's this thick. There's our G. If you want a long way, we could say, well, put your last 3 fingers down, take the index and the thumb, and we're going to be pinching them together, and just flip it down. All right, so we have G. Let's sign it 2 times. G. G. Let's move to H. Once again, here's an H. So in the picture, it's giving you the view from the inside. But just like the G, it's not signed this way because it's incredibly uncomfortable. But it's wonderful to know because you can see the thumb there, right? If they put the picture like this, you can't quite see the thumb, right? Just keep in mind when you sign it, it's going to be like this, H. All right, so let's form it. Start like this. Let's put all the fingers together. The last 2, ring finger, pinky down. Let's take our thumb and put it in there alongside, not on top of, but alongside our ring finger. All right, now that's our hand shape, and we're going to tilt it forward so the knuckles are pointing towards whoever you're signing to, right? I'm signing with you, H. H. All right, let's do it 2 times. H. H. All right, you may see people sign it where the tips are kind of pointed like that, right? More at an angle, an H. That's possible. I'll sign it consistently throughout this course like this. H. H. Let's move to I. Here's an I. How do we make it? Well, start like this. Fingers together. Now we're going to take the index, middle, and the ring finger, put them down. Leave the pinky out there. Take the thumb and wrap in front. Leave that pinky sticking out there like an antenna. There we are. We have an I. I. Once again, middle 3 down, thumb in front. There's our I. Let's sign it 2 times. I. I. All right, let's go to J. Well, if you notice, the hand shape is the same as an I. Right. It's just that we're doing a loop. Right? If you look at the arrow there, it looks like, the motion of a J. So take that I hand shape, start pointing up, and just go around. Like a fish hook, I guess. J. From the side, J. 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 And it's just a quick motion. All right? Let's do it 2 times. J. J. Kind of like you're going to dip your pinky in the pudding or something. Ah, delicious. Right? J. All right, let's go to K. Here's a K. Okay. So, start like this. Put the pinky, ring finger down. Leave the index and the middle finger spread apart, right? Take your thumb and push against the inside of your middle finger. Right? You see that there? That is a K. Let's twist so you can see the hand shape. K. All right, let's go like this. K. Let's do it 2 times. K. K. All right, so remember that thumb is pushing against the middle finger, the inside part of the middle finger. K. Okay. L, pretty straightforward, especially if you've ever seen Loser, right? That is the hand shape, okay? Go like this, last 3 fingers down, and there you are. That's it. That's an L. It even looks like an L. All right, let's sign it 2 times. L. L. Okay, we have L. M. M. Okay, so how do we make an M? Start up like this. Put your fingers all together. Now we're going to take our thumb and we're going to poke it in between our pinky and our ring finger and go down. Now that's a big long explanation, which basically means you're going to need to see 1, 2, 3. 3 knuckles. 1, 2, 3, and then the tip of your thumb. That is an M. Once again, M. M. All right, let's sign it 2 times. M. M. Okay, now those 3 knuckles are very important because if you only do 2, it's an N. Aha! So we had the M, 3 knuckles. Now we're doing the N with just 2 knuckles. All right, long explanation. Well, put your fingers together, thumb in between the middle finger and the ring finger. There is an N. N. All right, let's sign it twice. N. N. All right, a variation you may see for the N is to not close up the fingertips of the index finger and the middle finger tight, right? It might be more like this, or even like this, where it's kind of pointing out, all right? When I sign it, I go tight down like that, N, N. I've also seen it where some people don't go tight, they just kind of leave these 2 fingers loose, all right? To be consistent throughout this course, I'll be signing N like this, N, so it's tight, N, okay? Oh, well, oh, it even looks like an O, yes. So, fingers together, bring all the tips of the fingers down and just curve, right? Make it a nice round O there. It's also the sign for 0, right? O, 0 works. Here we go, O. All right, there's the hand shape, O. So the palm's gonna face forward, none of this like stuff, right? O. Let's sign it 2 times. O. O. Remember, it's also 0. Here we're going to use it for O. P. Okay, do you remember how to sign a K? Well, if we go straight to the K like that, all right, shortcut is to just drop it down. That is a P. So you have the K, and you drop it down. That is a P. Now they show it like this, but you're probably not going to sign it like this. Same thing with the G and the H. It's just uncomfortable off to the side. If you sign a P by itself, just P. 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 Let's go back all the way to go to the K hand shape because that's what we're going to use to form the P. So let's go like this. Pinky, ring finger down. These 2 fingers apart. Thumb in, pressed alongside the middle finger. Now that's the K. We need that hand shape to make the P. All right? P. Let's look at that hand shape there. P. So let's sign it twice. P. P. In the picture, it looks like the thumb's a bit farther down the middle finger, but either way, it's pressing against that middle finger. All right? P. Okay? Q. Q. In the picture, it's like this, so you can see it. That's a wonderful tool, so you can see it when you sign it, just like this. All right? Now, the hand shape is actually the same as the G. Do you remember the G? Right? You're measuring something, it's this thick, and then you flip it over. That is the G. But we're going to use that same hand shape and do the Q. But this time, the tips of the fingers, the thumb and the index finger are pointing down. Q. Q. Let's take a look at the hand shape again. All right, so let's sign it twice. Q. Q. All right, to see the difference, G. G is like that, up there, tips pointing that way. Q, pointing down. Q. Okay. R. R. Okay, there we have the hand shape for R. How do we make it? Well, pinky ring finger down. We're going to cross the index finger in front of the middle finger and put our thumb on top of our ring finger. Now this hand shape is just the same as like, oh, I hope it happens. You're just, oh, or you cross your fingers behind your back. Same hand shape, right? We have an R. Let's take a look at that. All right, we have R. Go slow, last 2 down, front, thumb on the front. R. Let's sign it twice. R. R. S. S. S is nice and straightforward because it's just a fist, right? If you're like, put up your dukes, can do boxing or kickboxing or whatever. I'm holding 2 S's, yes, right? That's a nice, short, sweet explanation. The long way is, all right, fingers together, bring them down, thumb in front. Well, it's also a fist. S. Let's sign it twice. S. S. All right, we have a T. T. Aha. Well, you remember M, 3 knuckles, 1, 2, 3. N, 2 knuckles, 1, 2. T, you guessed it, just 1 knuckle. So we're like this. We're going to put our thumb in between our index and our middle finger and go down. There you go. We have a T. Like a little turtle head poking out the top there, right? T. Let's sign it twice. T. T. U. There we go. We have a U. How do we do it? Well, start like this. Pinky ring finger down. Make sure these 2 fingers are together. Right. Now take your thumb, put it on top of your ring finger, and we have a U. U. All right, let's do it again. All right, Scout's honor, or maybe it was with 3 fingers, I forgot, but here we just need 2. U. Let's sign it twice. U. U. V. Aha. Remember I was saying, make sure those fingers are together, because if you put them apart, it's a V, right? V. Quite straightforward, right? Start like that, last 2 down, leave it like that, thumb on top of the ring finger, and we have a V. It's also just a piece, man. You could say the number 2 flipped around, 2. Let's sign it 2 times. V. V. W. There we are. Start like this. We're going to take our pinky and take our thumb and pin down, I guess, hold down the pinky. So we have 3 fingers on top. You can even imagine the W, right? Drawing the W there. Like this. Pin down the pinky. W. W. Let's sign it 2 times. W. W. X. All right, think Captain Hook here. Now this is another example of the picture shows you your view if you're looking at your own hand when you're signing it, right? Because I'm signing X right now, but it's flipped around, right, from the picture view. So how do we do it? Well, just stick up your index finger, have your thumb in front there. All right, now we're going to curve it down like your Captain Hook, right? And that's an X. That's it. X. X. All right, let's go back a little bit farther, starting at this hand shape. All right, all those down, thumb in front, hook it down. And the palm right here, the base part of the fist, you could say, is pointing forward. So if you sign X all by itself, X. X. Let's do it twice. X. X. So remember in the picture, they have it showing it to you like that, but you're not going to sign it like that because it's just too uncomfortable. Picture is a wonderful tool, though, to see how the hand is formed. All right, so when you sign it, X. Y. Y. Let's do the short version of how to form the hand shape is just hang loose, man. Yeah, hang loose, right? Just go like that. Longer version, middle 3 fingers together and just bend them down. Leave the pinky and the thumb just hanging out there. Y. Y. And you're going to show this part to whoever you're signing with. I'm signing with you. Y. The letter Y. Let's do it 2 times. Y. Z. Just follow the arrow with your index finger, your pointer finger. Z. All right? You're going to just trace a Z in the air. Z. I don't know if you've ever seen the movies or the TV show Zorro. The guy with the mask with the sword, and he goes around and goes, and he makes like a Z mark on people's, I don't know, coats, clothing, or trees, or whatever he does. All right, you're just going like that. Z. Z. It's pretty quick. There's no need to go slow motion. It just takes too long. It's kind of quick and jerky. Z. From the side. Front again. All right, let's do it 2 times. Z. Z. All right, I'm doing it regular speed. I'll go slow motion for you. That's a Z. Now regular. Z. Z. Okay, so we made it through all of the alphabet letters in ASL. All right, sounds wonderful. Okay, so we're going to run through the ABCs. We're just going to practice and you sign with me. All right, let's do the letters one by one, going through the whole alphabet. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Right. Okay, so let's do it all again, and we'll just go a little bit quicker. This time I won't talk. We're just going to do the signs. Let's do it. Okay, so if you need to change the speed of this video, speed it up, slow it down, so you can just get practice doing the ABCs in ASL, that's just fine.